Welcome back, everybody, to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD.
I have forgotten where we are.
Despite the fact that Part 10 was recorded 20 minutes before this part was.
It indeed was. So Jaboon's like... His design is very much an anglerfish crossed with a whale type deal. Maybe. No teeth, though. Not the... people can't see what I did with my hand. Anglerfish mouth. Whatever.
And I didn't, because I wasn't paying any fucking attention.
No. It's like, we got the webcams on so we can see each other. Don't actually watch the webcam feeds.
We have a video to comment over.
Yeah. So one thing that this game did, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I probably have, but whatever. It had it has the New Game Plus, which is something rare in the Zelda franchise.
Up to that point.
Yes. I'm not counting Hero Mode because while Hero Mode introduces harder enemies, this is legitimately continuing on based on progress.
It's an actual New Game Plus.
Yeah.
And that actually exists in this game, whether you do it normal mode or hero mode. Because, again, you can actually swap between them in Wind Waker HD.
Really?
Swap between normal and hero mode whenever you want.
Nah. Because hero mode just ups enemy health and damage taken, right?
Hero mode, you don't get heart drops. And a couple of other things.
The only Zelda game I've played through myself that has hero mode would be A Link Between Worlds. I don't know what that does yet because I haven't touched hero mode yet. But anyway, this is the only title which has a true New Game Plus. And in that New Game Plus, the Ancient Hylian that Valoo, the Deku Tree, and Jaboon all speak is all translated for you. So you can tell what they're actually saying. Which isn't a whole lot. Especially in the face of what the New Game Plus looks like it could have been something even greater had they not run out of development time.
There are a couple of other minor differences with the New Game Plus. Namely, Link's... you stay with Link's pajamas the entire game.
Yeah. But... it was clearly, it's obvious that they conceptualized it really early in the development of the game.
Oh, and I almost forgot. You start with the deluxe Picto Box. Or the Picto Box, I forget. But you start with a Picto
deluxe
Box.
Picto Box. And yeah. You start with the Picto Box because you have to be able to take color pictures for the statue guy to do anything.
Which I won't be showing off in this playthrough.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't think we're gonna be doing that at all.
Although to get all the figurines, you technically don't need New Game Plus in either version of the game.
Really?
Because either you can get legendary pictographs from Lenzo, or in the case of early bosses, getting pictures in refights counts.
Oh, that is true.
And I know that's a slight spoiler, but whatever.
It doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
Who's watching this? Oh yeah, no one.
So, I'm trying to remember how they justified the bridge not being there.
Errol got kidnapped on the bridge, so we have to burn it.
Right. So you did that. What I did was I climbed up the posts that held up the bridge, and you can just barely make it if you do it right. But it's not nearly as good.
It's not nearly as cool.
I like the concept of revisiting really early areas later in the game and having that kind of thematic difference. including concepts that were introduced, in the time span in between.
Right, so we have our bombs now. So, obviously, what we're going to do is blow up this giant rock. And what lies beyond in this giant rock, you ask?
Zubat?
No, actually.
Oh. I am the sad.
This ain't Mount Moon.
This ain't every cave in Pokemon. Friggin' horde battles. I really love the Great Fairy designs in this game. It's that combination of like not really anything similar to anything, but still fitting the art style. Also, 4 arms.
So here's our first wallet upgrade.
I will use my magic to make you be able to hold more money.
Interestingly enough, in this version of the game, a wallet upgrade is not required to finish it. Because you start with a wallet size of 500.
No, true. So when I was a kid, I'm like, why would you need a bigger wallet in order to hold more money?
Oh, you'll see.
Now that I'm an adult and I work for tips, I'm like, why can't I hold all these ones? Just shove in my wallet, can't close the damn thing. I'm good at making tips.
Pro tip.
Pro tip. Make tips.
Alright, let's see what would happen if we did actually go through with this Leroy Jenkins thing at the beginning of the game. Oh, quarter heart damage.
It looks so painful.
It's like, nice I have snapped my ankles into quarter heart damage.
Quarter heart damage. Link's just dragging himself across the Hyrule. I must save my sister!
Oh, that's great.
Their fairies looking at him like,
what the fuck did you just do, man?
We can help you, right? He's like, no, I must save Ariel! Ariel!
I must save Gotham!
He becomes Liam Neeson. Where's my family?
And develops a particular set of skills.
That's pretty much exactly what this game is about.
I think that is both literally all I know and all you really need to know about Taken.
Yeah.
Is you have Liam Neeson and his particular set of skills.
They actually did a sequel to Taken.
Yes.
I don't understand. Anyway, so one thing that the ancient Hylian, that Valoo and Jaboon and even the Great Deku Tree is like, oh, the great hero, and then they realize, wait, no, this guy's just wearing green. We're screwed. And because of the fact that Link has to really earn the hero status in this game, like he won't be considered a hero until I want to say after the 4th or 5th temple or dungeon
or whatever
level area. Yeah, he's not even really considered a hero after that. A lot of people are speculating that with the revelation that all the Links and all the Zeldas are the reincarnation of the Link and Zelda from Skyward Sword, he is not actually one of those reincarnated Links.
And it's better that way, because Skyward Sword was shite.
I wouldn't say it was...
It's pretty bad.
It's not a bad game, though. It's not a good Zelda, but it's still not a bad game.
And hence why it's shite.
Only by comparison. Like if you
Why are we
filed off
talking about a worse game in this much better game?
It's a pretty good game. It's my favorite Zelda. What can I say?
So we just got our first bomb upgrade.
Sweet.
So instead of carrying 30, we are now able to carry 60. And we get a free refill. Thanks.
Yes. So one thing I think kind of sweetens this game a bit to me compared to other fans is perspective. I didn't really, I played a bit of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask prior to this, but I had never actually played through a Zelda game before this one. And as I play earlier titles, I'm like, oh man, they referenced that and they referenced that, and it all comes back to the Wind Waker from my experience. And what a lot of people, I think what soured this game to a lot of people is it wasn't as great a difference as Ocarina of Time was to Link to the Past, and compared to comparing between Majora's Mask and this game, and the fact that I don't know, maybe to them the back references felt a bit cheap. But anyway, so I mentioned in the last part that on your map is a Triforce. Well, all three...
This is the part where this becomes relevant.
This is. And the Triforce is a Sierpinski triangle, only taken to the second degree.
Instead of to the ridiculousest degree.
Literally to the nth degree is what the original one is. The first degree triangle, the points for that, as I make a triangle with my hands
that you can't fucking see.
Each point, the intersection of the angle is Dragon Roo style, the Lost Woods, and whatever island Jaboon was supposed to be on.
So we have
the one that was all shattered.
Forbidden Woods and Great Fish Isle.
That was it. On an aside, I love the concept of these boats.
Yes.
I don't know why. But it's like really, really cool to just have these monsters sailing around. It's like...
Well, technically they're referred to as submarines because...
They are technically referred to as submarines.
But they are more boats. But they're technically referred to as submarines because you get a thing called the submarine chart, which tells you where all of them are.
Yeah. But, anyway, and so the, intersection of the angles, the, point of the angles, is it just called the point? I don't know. I don't remember my math vocabulary. Despite the fact
your
that
mother is very disappointed in you now.
I know, right? My mom's gonna see that. She's like, all right, Jake, tone the swearing down. Also, learn your freaking math. She probably wouldn't phrase it like that. Anyhow, so the points of the second degree triangle, you saw with that statue that he put the Nehru's Pearl on. Each of those points corresponds with the three statues that you put the pearls on, and it forms a Triforce. And when you seriously, three guys?
Yes, there's three guys in here.
It's like, man, what happened to Ted?
And why are they all systematically getting their skull necklaces taken away?
So when you also the skull necklaces will become important later.
Yes, they will.
So when you line those up at the tile that's in the very center of that Triforce is the next plot point, which we're covering in the next video.
Correct.
All right.
We will see that form at the end of this video, but we won't actually do anything with it until the start of the next one. Meanwhile, going through submarines.
Systematically murdering submariners.
Which are, I guess, just moblins. I don't know.
Hey, he stole my sandwich!
He stole my heart piece!
I'm glad you laughed, because I would have felt really stupid if you hadn't. I'd be like, oh, my joke wasn't good. It probably
It still
but at
wasn't.
least it still wasn't, but it got a chuckle. And that's all I can ask for.
Although, why a sandwich?
Get a submarine sandwich?
Get
it?
Where's the
Because it's
Prozac?
underwater! Oh, man. Well, I want to call myself Mr. Prozac. I noticed today that because I'm smiling all the fucking time at work, I don't smile that much anymore when I'm not at work. like today, I'm at like Chick-fil-A getting lunch. I'm like, I just have like this huge frown on my face and like all dour. I'm like, I'll take a number 1, please, and a gallon of sweet tea. It's like, all right, that'll be like $11. I don't know. I got like 2 things of sweet tea. I don't know what it is. Like where I work, we brew our own sweet tea, but Chick-fil-A does the same thing, and their sweet tea is better. I wonder if they just have better, different brand tea than we do. Anyhow, they also probably use a lot less sugar. We have to brew how much would it be? A gallon? We use like 5 cups of fucking sugar for our sweet tea,
which is way too much.
You know those things where it's the brewery and the stand and it has the nozzle and every place has them now. So 5 cups for that full of tea. That is way too much. Also, I think we don't use as good a tea.
I just want to point out that that cyclone that you just saw there, or that whatever, that will become relevant later.
Oh yeah, we don't have the thing.
We can't deal with that, so I'm just running away from it.
If I remember correctly, you can do it without the hero's bow.
You probably could, but I couldn't be arsed.
It's like super difficult.
And it's not really worth it.
So anyway, I'm at
Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, I'm at Chick-fil-A, and I have this dour face. I'm like, I'm super polite when I'm ordering food, just because I work in that industry and I know how nice it is when someone's like that. But I have this super dour face on because I'm so tired of smiling throughout the week. And she kind of gives me a look, and she hands me my food. I'm like, oh, thank you very much. I'm like, thank you very much. The politest I can do it. And I'm just frowning. And she's like, okay, thank you. And I leave. I'm like, maybe I probably should have smiled at the end as I'm walking out the door.
You always think of this shit way too late.
I do think of this shit. I think too much into everything, and I think of it way too late. Like, I do that at work, and my coworkers hate it when I do that, because I get, like, all depressed when I'm like, oh, I probably should have phrased that differently. And it's like, dude, you just took his order like 40 minutes ago. Stop worrying about it. He's gone. You'll never see him again. I'm like, I know, but I feel bad. You guys gotta, viewer, you gotta realize,
just the one. This is
how, yeah, just the one. No, we don't want no multiple people watching these videos. The kind of dorky, stupid guy I'm on here is pretty much the same way I always am. So you gotta realize how irritating that must be working with me. I'm surprised Jay Bizzo hasn't been like, you know what? Fuck it, no more Prometheus guest starring.
This is the last pearl that we have to place.
Yay! Oh, this is one of my favorite scenes. I'm gonna shut up during this.
Hilarious. After it's placed and shit, of course. So we have placed all of the pearls in their proper position. Link's like, oh shit, sensing something. That's like, huh? Huh? Nothing happened. Climbs back up. Boosh! And Link goes flying, Team Rocket blasting off again! This gets more hilarious. Prometheus has taken the headset off. He has put it back on.
Oh, alright, I think I'm good.
Well, you won't be in a minute. And here is the aforementioned next plot point. Splat!
I forgot about that!
About the King of Red Lights. It's like, dude, are you okay?
It wasn't even that funny!
Alright, well, it looks like the end of this video will not see Prometheus recover, so next time, after having the splat count go to 2, we enter the Tower of the Gods. See you then.